workout is today. You're gonna need a few pieces of equipment. If you have some dumbbells or weights, that would be awesome. Also, maybe grab yourself a broomstick. We're gonna just review the clean and jerk because we're gonna start incorporating that into our workouts coming up. And then also you're gonna need some kind of a chair or a bench or a step because we're gonna be doing some step ups today. We will also be doing some sit-ups today. So if you wanna grab a towel, go and grab that. I'm just gonna go run and grab my PVC pipe. I forgot to get it. And then we'll start our warm up. So you guys grab those things. All right, put this here and just move some stuff out of the way. So, apologize. Okay, so once again, workout number 33, and I'm Coach Jen, for those of you that don't know me. We are gonna need a chair for step-ups, some kind of weights, dumbbells, or books, or soup cans, or jugs, whatever you have will be fine, and maybe a mat for sit-ups. And then if you have a broomstick or some kind of long sticky type object, grab that as well. So I'll bring the camera up over to the, and let me flip it around here so you guys can see the writing. Ooh, that's a weird effect. How did I get that? Okay, wait a minute here. No, I don't want that effect. Okay, that's really not good. Help. That's weird. When I flip the camera around, I get a very strange effect. I've never seen that before, so I'll have to deal with it backwards. Let me see if I can get that to go again. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, very odd. Well, we'll go with it. Okay, sorry guys, I'm having data problems here. So I'm just gonna forget this. I'm just gonna read. It seems like if I bring my phone over to the board, there's no connection. So I'm gonna read the workout out and you guys can along, okay? So if I bring my phone over here, it disconnects. Sorry about that. Okay, so we're gonna go through this 3 times. We're gonna be jogging with some arm circles forward and backwards 10 times each way while we're jogging. We're gonna be doing some alternating lunges, 20 alternating lunges. We're going to be doing some alternating airplanes, 20 of those. And then we're gonna hold plank for 30 seconds. And we're gonna go through that 3 times. Then we're gonna go through the clean and jerk. We'll do some stretching. And then our workout today is 12 minutes long. It's a 12-minute AMRAP, so as many rounds as possible in 12 minutes. And the movements are gonna be step-ups. If you have weights, use them. If you don't, you can just step up onto a chair or a step. There'll be 20 of those, 20 hand release push-ups, so I'll show you those when we get there, and then 20 sit-ups, and I'm gonna give you guys the option today to do those with weight. Cool? Cool. Okay, so let me start the music here, and hopefully the whole thing doesn't come crashing down on me because I've got a lot on this phone with not a lot of service. All right, so we'll just start with jogging in place and doing 10 arm circles forward, slow and big. 9 and 10, and then 10 backwards. Such a beautiful day here. Just nice and slow with these lunges. Just stretch it out. And then of course today it's freezing. Stretch it out, guys. A big stretch. And 10. 20 lunges. Start to pick up your pace a little bit now that you've done one round. Just try to get that heart rate up now a little more. Okay, for the full 30 seconds. So, hold it down and tap. Last round of this warm-up. Good job, guys. Going to do these motions to be sweaty. Let's go just regular plank pose for 30 seconds. Come down to your elbows. Come up and do plank up up downs if you want, just to make it a little more interesting. You can kick your legs up, whatever you want. 30 seconds, holding it here. Water. Let me turn this music down. Awesome. Okay, good stuff. So you have your broomstick. Hopefully we'll stretch out a little bit. If you don't have a broomstick, just kind of do your best to mimic the movements that I do. I'm going to grab a sip of my ketones. My favorite new flavor, strawberry peach, so good. Can't wait for them to release this. Okay, so we'll just start, hands on the PVC pipe. We'll just rotate our head one way to start. And other way. Good. Hands beside your thighs here. Nice grip on the bar. Don't worry about a death grip. Just shrugging up. Shrug, shrug. Good. Get about 10 shrugs in. Just loosen up those shoulders. Good. We're going to shrug and roll back. Shrug and roll back. Shrug, roll back. Good. I'm going to jump and shrug. Keep your arms straight. We're going to jump and shrug and let our elbows float up. Jump, shrug, high elbows. So in this final position, guys, make sure your PVC pipe is just chest height, okay? No higher. And make sure you're pulling last. So jump, shrug, then high elbows. So don't pull, then jump. Jump, shrug, high elbows. So your pull is an extension of your jump. Good. All right, take your hands nice and wide on this PVC pipe. We're going to just loosen up the shoulders with some pass-throughs. So your hands should be wide enough that you can pass through. And then what you're trying to do here is start to inch your hands in a little closer. As you're doing this, guys, try to keep the rib cage down, okay? So you shouldn't look like this big archy thing. Keep your abs tight and your glutes tight. And actually what you'll find when you do that is you can move your hands closer together in that movement, okay? Good stuff. All right, PVC on the front of the body. We're gonna go all the way around. So your goal is to keep your arms straight here and bring it to your back. Let's go 5 times one way. Again, if you don't have a PVC pipe, guys, just move your arms sort of the way I'm moving them. Other way. So here you could just kind of like, you know, do some more big arm circles. You can also use like a stretch band in between your hands if you don't have, or even a piece of rope. Good. Let's put that PVC pipe on your back, not on your neck, please, on your shoulders. Keeping your knees soft, you're just rotating through the waist. And again here, if you don't have a PVC pipe, you can just rotate through your waist. That's fine. Good. We'll do some good mornings here. So this is keeping your feet down on the ground, keeping your chest up, stick your butt back, coming all the way over so that your body is perpendicular or parallel to the floor, and then you're coming up and you're squeezing that bum. So down and up. So make sure, guys, that you're not leading with your chest, you're leading with your butt. It's like you're trying to push something heavy away with your bum. Like imagine there's like a big bookshelf that you're trying to slide away from you by pushing it with your butt. Good stuff. Good. Let's put that PVC pipe to one side. You can use it for balance. Again, if you don't have one, just hold on to a wall. Just big leg swings here. Just letting that hip get nice and loose. about 10 on the side. Good, and then we'll go to the other side. Good, and then come back to that original side and we'll do some big hip circles. So opening up that hip. You can make this fancy and do it with a straight leg too if you want. Good. Just do about 5 or 6. Good, other side. Awesome. All right, let's just put this PVC pipe to the side. We'll do a little bit of more stretching here. So coming into your downward dog position. So I'm going to reach down with my hands on the ground, stick my butt up in the air. So I look kind of like an A. And in this position, guys, you want to make sure that you're trying to get your heels down as I'm pushing my head back through my hands. Okay, so I'm thinking about lengthening the back of my legs by pushing down with my heels, but pulling my tailbone up. Enjoy that stretch. Coming into your plank, all the way down to the ground, and then pushing up as high as you want into your up dog or cobra. Just hold that stretch. Good stuff. Let's tuck the toes. Coming into plank, bring your right leg forward and drop your left knee. So we're stretching out the left hip flexor here. If you want to get fancy, guys, you can bring your hands up above your head, behind your head, doesn't matter. Or just keep them on your knee, doesn't matter. Good stuff. And then let's bring both hands down to the inside of that leg, and your front knee is going to track out to the side, okay? So if you can, if you're fine here and you're getting a nice stretch through your groin and your thighs, stay here. If you want to get a deeper stretch, you can come a little lower onto your elbows. And guys, make sure that that knee's tracking out and not in, and you can move around here. I'm making some little circles one way and then the other way. Good stuff. And then let's come back into a plank and bring that left leg forward now. Coming up into a nice high lunge here. Pushing that hip forward so you're getting a nice stretch through that right hip flexor. Keep your hands here if you need to, or you can bring them up over your head. Hold that and breathe. Breathe. Good. And then bring those hands down to the inside of your leg. Make sure that knee is pushing out to the side here. If you want, you can come to your elbows and just kind of play around with this, move around a little bit, maybe make some circles with that knee. Both ways. There's a very large truck. Oh, it's the garbage truck coming to pick up the dumpster outside. There we go. All right, coming out of that. Good stuff. All right, so we're gonna just go through this clean and jerk because tomorrow we're gonna have dumbbell clean and jerks or just virtual clean and jerks or PVC or broomstick clean and jerks in our workout. So I'm gonna show you the full movement and then I'm gonna slow it down once and then we're gonna break the whole thing down. So if you wanna just watch to start, okay? Okay, so watch my bar path, okay? It's staying straight, close to my body. Watch my hips too, how they extend. All right, so we did a little bit of a warm up for the clean. So let's bring the PVC pipe to our thighs. Hands are right outside the hips, about thumb distance away. You're gonna hang on to that bar. And we're going to just work on our hang power clean, which means the bar is somewhere from your hips to to the top of your knees. We're gonna come up, jump, shrug, high elbows, and then pull under the bar. Okay, so one of the biggest mistakes people will make is they'll just do a bicep curl. If it was a bicep curl, I would call it a bicep curl. It's not. Okay, so from here, we're just literally jumping up, rowing the bar up. It gathers momentum, and then we pull ourselves under the bar. Okay, so my elbows are coming up and catch. Let's do about 5 of these. Now, if your feet tend to wander out, make sure you reset them. Remember, jumping position or starting position is right under your hips. So always reset, don't rush. All right, so once we are good with that, we're now going to go back down into our start position. So it should look like my back is relatively straight, my knees are bent here, my chest is up. I'm going to bring the bar past the knees. Once it's past the knees, I'm accelerating up, getting into that fully extended position. The bar is going to float up, and then I'm going to pull under. Okay, so it goes slow to fast, up and catch. Good. Now Carrie sent me her video. I didn't see one from Jill, and Jill and family. So guys, please video your clean and jerks for me so that I can help you refine your technique. So Carrie, her form was great. There was a couple of little things that I helped her with. One of the things that she was doing was catching the PVC pipe here without bringing her elbows forward. Okay, so try to really get those elbows up. And the reason for that is if you were to use a bar, you're actually catching that bar on your shoulders. Okay, once we get the bar to our shoulders in that clean, the next movement is a jerk. Now before you jerk, guys, I want you to say the word reset. So you're going to reset your feet under your hips. And remember, we're not just pushing up. We're not just doing a push press or a strict press. We are pushing ourselves under. Okay, so your feet, you should be landing in this bent leg position and then standing up. Okay, so remember, you're pushing under and then stand up. Push under and then stand up. All right, let's put the whole thing together. We'll just do 5 clean and jerk. So this is actually a power clean if you want to get technical. So I'm coming up, clean, reset, jerk. Good. Take your time to set up. Clean, reset, jerk. Let's do 3 more. Clean, reset, jerk. 2 more. Clean, reset, jerk. 1 more. Clean, reset, jerk. Excellent. Now, like I said, tomorrow, workout number 34, we are going to be using dumbbells. I'll just show you what it'll look like so you can get an idea. So the ends of the dumbbell will touch the ground. Clean, reset, jerk. It's the same thing, just with dumbbells. All right, so you can Google dumbbell clean and jerks in the meantime if you want to see other people doing them, or just practice on your own. All right, our workout, 12 minutes long, 12-minute AMRAP. So I'm going to get my timer started here. Hopefully my iPad is cooperating today. And we are going to start with step-ups. So we're doing 20 alternating step-ups, hand release push-ups, and weighted sit-ups if you want. So let me just get this 12-minute thing set up. Of course, it's being testy, so while it's thinking, I will show you the movement. So with your step-ups, guys, you can either step up on a chair, a step, or a bench. Now these are alternating, so you notice I did that kind of like a little tap there to remind myself to bring the other leg forward. So it's right, left, 20 total, okay? Then we have hand release push-ups. So hand release push-ups, I'll show you on the ground, but just so you know, when you come down to the ground, you kind of let your hands go a little bit, okay? So I don't know if you can actually see this properly, but as I push up, I'm coming to that full plank position. I come down, I lift my hands up before I push myself into the next one. Now, if you're going from your knees, you're still going to push up, put your toes down, get into plank, then lower the knees, come down, and lift the hands. Okay, so I really want you guys that are doing these from your knees to get into that plank position. That is what is going to make you stronger. If you really struggle from the floor to do push-ups, you can use your chair, and this will make it a little easier, but you can't release your hands. That's the only thing. Or you'll end up with your face in your chair, which won't be good. Okay, and then the sit-up. So today I'm going to give you the option, if you want to make these a little more challenging for yourself, you can. So I just use this ab mat, but you could do like a towel or something under your back. I better move back here because I'm not in the frame. So remember guys, we're always going to keep our feet together and knees wide, so we're not pulling on those hip flexors, right? And we're going to come all the way back, touch our hands down, and come up. Now, I'm going to give you the option today to do these with weights. So, just coming down and up. If you want to make it even harder, you could put 2 weights in your hands, okay? So I'm not flipping that weight back over my head. You could do that, but it's going to actually, it's a bit of a cheat because it, like, the weight sucks you up. So it's actually easier than a real sit-up. So just keep that weight on your body for your sit-ups, if you want, okay? Totally optional. All right, hopefully my timer is decided to cooperate. Yep, okay, good stuff. So, 12 minutes on the clock. Move this here so you can do everything without having to move everything around. And again, guys, these step-ups, optional to do them weighted. And we will get started. 12 minutes. 20 step-ups, 10 hand release push-ups, and then 20 sit-ups. We're going for 12 minutes. It's gonna be fun. Woohoo! All right, let's get this music started. By the way, guys, music is by Joseph Manier with permission. All right, here we go. Starting with those step-ups. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. job. How's that? That was a little spicier than I thought. For a Monday. Good stuff, you guys. Grab some water. We'll stretch out. Whew. I should have put my timer over here because I missed those last 3 reps of sit-ups looking at the timer. All right. Get your water. I lost track of how many rounds and reps I did, but I think it was like 5. I don't know. Good stuff. All right, let's just start. Take a deep breath in and let it go. And in and let it go. All right, let's forward fold. So just pushing your hips back and then walking your hands down to the floor. Now, if you can't touch the floor, just take your hands wider and we'll just chill here for a minute. Relax the head. Just shift your weight side to side. Lift up the back. Good stuff. Let's walk our hands out from that plank position and bring your right leg forward. You can keep your hands on the floor here and that back leg off the ground. Just stretching out that back thigh. Try to keep your back straight in this position. Come down onto that knee and let's stretch out the hamstring by coming up, pushing the hips back and away. Good, coming forward, we'll go into a pigeon stretch. So if you can't do this on the front, do the pretzel stretch on your back. If you're going to fold your leg under you to get that stretch through the glutes. If this puts too much pressure on your knee, then come onto your back and pull that leg in pretzel. Okay? Like this. I'm going to do it on my back because my knee's a little sore. Pulling in. Good, coming out of your pigeon, and let's bring that other leg forward now for high lunge here, or sorry, lengthened lunge. So our hands are on the inside, back is straight, that back leg is off the ground. Coming onto that knee, and let's stretch out the hamstring. Good, and then coming into pigeon on this side. Good stuff. Let's just come onto your butt. Bring the soles of your feet together. Knees wide. Your elbows and push your knees down, reaching forward with your chest. Good, and then bring your knees together with a slight bend in your knees, and you're just going to drop your knees to one side, and then the other side. One leg out in front, other leg comes back, stretching out that quad a little more. Good, switch legs, other side quad stretch. Good, coming out of that, let's come on to all fours. We'll do some cat-cows here. So you're rounding and arching your back. Breathe. Good, push yourself up to standing. Come up slowly. Good stuff. doing some rotations through the trunk. Keep your knees soft. Keep going. We're just going to stop the music here. By the way, music provided by Joseph Maniate. Go check him out on SoundCloud, guys. It's good stuff. Reaching up and tilting over, stretching at the side. Good. And other side, reaching up and over. Good. Big shoulder rolls back. Grab your hands, stretch out that chest from those push-ups. And then let's just make some arms or some head circles. One way and the other way. Good. We'll do our 3 deep breaths, calming everything down, in through the nose, out through the mouth, bending at the knees, breathing into the belly. Here we go. And let it go. And in. And let it go. Last one. And let it all go. All right. Give yourself a big hug, you guys. Nice pat on the back. Virtual high five. High five your coach. Boom. You guys are awesome. Thank you again for joining me today. And thanks, guys, for tuning in. Please share this and please subscribe to the YouTube channel. All right. Bye.